Hey, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, we started talking about this morning the Secretary of State runoff between John Barrow and Brad Raffensperger in Georgia. This is a race. We'll get back with it Monday. But like I said, now what I do know is Raffensperger, the Republican, will need the rural voters to come out. So I hope he is working on getting his message out to rural voters, and I hope Republicans have a plan. I'm not seeing it right now. I know they're working on it. Don't take that wrong, Republicans, but the get out the vote has to become very enormous quickly so that Barrow and the Democrats don't avenge Stacey Abrams and become the people that help push a Democrat over the line as Senate and the next governor of Georgia, believe it or not, as we have a governor-elect, Brian Kemp, who put his transition team in place yesterday. All right, that being said, tomorrow we're going to look at conflict resolution. We're going to look at conflict resolution tomorrow for your Thanksgiving holiday. I'm a professional at conflict resolution. I am. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. I could spot a problem coming a mile away. It's just like little Chrissy Hayes, right? You got a picture of little Chrissy Hayes there? Okay. This is like, there's little Chrissy. He's Chrissy Hayes. He's on MSNBC. Now, at one time, he was the little fella that, Joey brought home from college. This is my friend Chrissy Hayes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So, if little Chrissy Hayes comes home for Thanksgiving, all right, and you have to sit across the table from him, and he's talking about tolerance and diversity and how we treat these poor children. If he's sitting across from you and he says, we ripped children away from their parents, their mothers at the border, and how terrible Donald Trump is. So now, if you're sitting across the table, now here's some things we're going to talk about on conflict resolution. Now, do you really need to wear this hat tomorrow, Thursday? Do you really need to wear Donald Trump 2020, Keep America Great? So you get up Thursday morning, right? You get up Thursday morning. Do you have that? Don't put it on the screen, but do you have that other hat I'm looking for? Okay, well, when I tell you, okay? So you get up Thursday morning. I'm just trying to help you. I'm a professional in conflict resolution. And you get your MAGA hat out, Make America Great Again. But you say, you know what? I'm just going to rub it in little Chrissy Hayes' face there, and I'm going to wear my Donald Trump 2020 Keep America Great. He's going to get reelected. He's going to win by the Electoral College. And then I'll have a great discussion explaining the electoral. Let me tell you something. If you go to Thanksgiving and you have to explain the Electoral College, oh my God. So when you put this sucker on Thursday morning and you look in the mirror and you say, how do I look? Oh my God, and blue shirt, red hat, white letters, I'm ready to go, I'm all American, this is going to be... Are you not sure driving over there, as you're getting the speech from the wife, did you have to wear the hat? You had to wear the hat, don't you? Little Joey's coming, and he's bringing little Chrissy Hayes. Are you sure you got to wear the hat? Why? Why? So when you're hearing all that, you're driving, and you got it tuned out because you're playing Elvis Christmas music, right? So you got the hat on. You're asking for trouble. And me, I'm saying, put the hat away. You don't have, but there's always the uncle that has, I'm wearing my hat, damn it. I don't care what people think, I'm wearing my damn hat. So you got your hat on, all right? There's going to be conflict. And you get there, and they sit you at the table from somebody right across from you wearing this hat. Okay? So you got your hat, and you're looking across the table at the other hat. And what hat would that be, Josh? Oh my God, that's who they sit across the table. So your Thanksgiving, you got your hat. Oh my God, you're over there and you're like, oh my God. Just saying. So tomorrow, we're going to work on conflict resolution. Things not to do during Thanksgiving. Oh my God, my heart, my heart. And then you have this person across from you saying, Hillary should be president. She's a popular vote. She beat Donald Trump by 3 million votes. She is our president. Oh my God, you're sitting there saying, lock her up. And you got this hat on here. Just say it, just say it. So that's tomorrow's show. Conflict resolution. We're going to work on that. We don't want you to have problems at Thanksgiving. We want you to enjoy the turkey. There's no reason we have to be a divided turkey dinner. We don't have to be a nation divided during turkey dinner. We can relax, okay? All right. So now, just in time for Thanksgiving. This is how they work, okay? Now, let me see. You got number 7 there. Number 7. This is top news. They have nothing to do. Now, remember, I told you this morning, when I come in and I get up, I don't say to myself, wow, can I create some news? Can I just get up and create some news out of thin air? Just make stuff up. Now, if you don't know that the news networks, which ones are the enemy of the people, I don't know how to help you with that. Now, you have Hillary here, and the caption on MSNBC at 6:30:23 this morning. Now, they started their day. They're going to show you. CNN did too. CNN and MSNBC, Ivanka Trump's 2017 email use violated rules. Democrats taking power in Congress to investigate. They are laying down what direction they plan to go in. Okay? Let's see, we were talking about avenging Stacey Abrams. How better to start the Democrat Congress, controlled Congress, than to avenge Hillary's email. Okay? How better to start, right? And how better to start than to let Donald Trump know we're going to go after Ivanka. We know you don't care about Don Jr. and Eric, but Ivanka, we know. So that's where we're going to start, her emails. I'm serious. So, number 8, Ivanka Trump 2017 email use violated rules. So MSNBC opens up this morning, okay? They opened up this morning. Do you have number 11 ready? There is Little Willie, and there's Minka and one of her faces. I just have to do that. One of her many faces that she makes in the morning. Ivanka Trump's 2017 email use violated rules. Democrats taking power in Congress to investigate. Okay, now that was at 3:15 a.m. on the Pacific Coast. Okay, say that 3 times fast. Pacific Coast, and meaning 6:15 a.m. this morning. They started at 6 a.m. They went 30 full minutes on the hypocrisy of Donald Trump. Okay, so do you have number 16? Are you up to 16? Okay. 4 a.m. 4 a.m. on the East Coast. Look there in the right-hand corner. 4:00 a.m. ET, East Coast. CNN. Ivanka used private email in White House. How much more? How many different ways? How many more times do we have to show you parallels of the way these networks are in sync on what they're going to run with on the course of a day to manipulate you, the viewer. How many more examples do we have to give you to show you they are an enemy of the people? Totally. Now, let's go back, all right, and I will do this tomorrow. Let's go to number 17, 4 a.m. also. Ivanka used private email. I mean, they flashed 4 or 5 pictures, okay? And let's go to number 19, okay? Number 19, this is at 4:01 in the morning. At 4:01 in the morning, Washington Post, she sent hundreds of emails to cabinet officials, White House aides in 2017. Ivanka sent government emails via personal account. They're both singing from the same songbook, same chapter, same hymnal, same chapter, same verse, okay? Period. They sing it together because they got it together, and the narrative runs together because they want they're carrying the water for the Democrats. And who do they plan to avenge first? Hillary Clinton. Okay? They plan to crown her first. Why? Now, this is just, well, you know me. I lead the league in going out on a limb. You know that. I love that. I love to go out on a limb. Okay? Let's say this. If they attack Ivanka on a daily basis concerning her emails, will Hillary's emails come off of fair play in the next presidential election? Could this actually be true that Hillary's going to run again? I'm just saying, I love to look at the whole thing and see. Now, the media, which is so damn corrupt, people, what did they do? These people are evil, enemy, and they're the enemy of the people. A couple weeks ago, they floated out, right? They floated in the air, Hillary to run again. Why that started coming up? Well, sources close to Hillary's friends, she's going to run again. Source inside Hillary's inner circle, she's preparing to run again. So they floated that, what, 2 weeks ago. So that's running around in the air, and it's talked about from time to time that Hillary is going to run again. Then what do? They go through all the Democrat challengers. Look at the list of Democrats that are thinking they're going to run again. Now, what do? Timing's everything, folks. So they give it a couple weeks that Hillary may run again, and then boom! Ivanka's emails. Why, they should be saying lock her up. That's what they said on MSNBC. That's what Dave Briggs said on CNN at 4 a.m. this morning. Dave Briggs said, we don't hear a chance of lock her up, do we? See, they're trying to pave the way that all Hillary did was no different than Ivanka Trump. So are they laying the groundwork to take the emails in the private server of Hillary off the campaign? Can't use that. Are they? I don't know. We'll see. But let's look at this. So, do you have, let's go to 4 a.m. Let's go to the 4 a.m. shot of Ivanka number 16. So, here's what happened. In the first year, in the first several months into the White House, Ivanka used a personal email address while communicating at times with some cabinet members and some staff. She did. She sent some emails. She was told she could not do that. She was told it could not happen, that those emails only, that communication between those people could only be done on protected servers, and she had to move all email to the White House. White House servers. Or whitehouse.gov. All right? That account. So she complied immediately. Now, this is Ivanka Trump. She complied immediately. So they came in, and here's how you know about the emails, is they were transparent. How do you even know this? Now, they're launching it today all over the news like it's the biggest scandal since Hillary Clinton's corruption days. So how do we even know about this? Because of transparency. See, we don't know about this 4 years after Trump's out of office, and we find out about it after there's a release of documents from the Trump White House. You know what happens is the executive branch has, I forget the time, that you're out of office so many years before certain documents are released, okay, pertaining to your White House. So it's not like Trump's out of office 4 years and, oh my God, we find out Ivanka will use this in the first year. No, we did not find out. The transparency. It wasn't a big secret. They didn't make a big secret. They knew they didn't do anything wrong. Ivanka did use private email in the White House. But as soon as it was done, it was caught. I say caught. I hate to use the word caught. But as soon as it was discovered, we'll go with that, it was corrected. And then she corrected it. And she complied. So what they did is they went through all of her email. None of them deleted. None of them bleach bit. You see, Ivanka did not use her email address and communicate with staff and cabinet members, and then rush to the grocery store at 3 a.m. in a disguise with glasses and rubber gloves to see if she can get a bottle of bleach bit off the shelf and, you know, to scrub a server clean. Remember Hillary laughed about that, scrubbing a server clean? Yeah, I guess I wiped the top of it off. What are you talking about? She laughed. See, Ivanka didn't do that. It wasn't on a server. It was just an email address like you and I have that she communicated. So they went through them. They didn't find any classified information. Oh my God, how many classified emails did Hillary have? They didn't find any classified information, okay? And they transferred all the email to a secure server, just because it was communication, not classified, to a secure server, okay? And it's done. And they've gone through it all. Nothing's missing. You know, they haven't lost any. They don't have to call the FBI. They moved them all over. None of them are classified, and it's done. But you would think, but they're going to launch an investigation. We're going to have an investigation. You got to have an investigation. Now go to 19. Number 19, please. This is who they're trying to compare her to this morning. All of the networks. She sent hundreds of emails to cabinet official White House aides in 2017. Ivanka sent government emails via personal account. Why, Hillary Clinton did something like that, and Donald Trump went all over the country. Said she is a no-good liar. She's a crook. Lock her up. Lock her up. Lock her up. Hypocrisy? I don't think so. So let's talk about the difference. Real simple, okay? And this is CNN and MSNBC bringing you this. And what they are is they're laying out the groundwork for two things. Number one, there's a couple takeaways here. Donald, we're going to go after your daughter. There you go. Donald, we're going to go after your daughter. Because now they know Donald's not going to tolerate this. Donald, we're going after your daughter. That's number one. Number two, we will do investigations, frivolous investigations, We're going to start with her. We're going to start with emails. 3, we're going to take it off. We're going to take it off of Hillary's plate, okay? When we get done, MSNBC, if you would have watched this morning, it's sad. I'm glad you did not. It's absolutely disgusting. It's the lowest form. It's not journalism. MSNBC, Joe and Minka's hate for this man is not journalism. This entire station, little Chrissy Hayes, all of them, CNN, there's no journalism in this, okay? Their hate for this person is so bad. Now what they're going to do is they're exonerating, okay, Hillary Clinton once again, all right, and saying, okay, if she runs, we're going to take that off the table for her. They're already seeing how they can help Hillary Clinton run against Donald Trump and what issues. See, they're looking through, and I'm going to come back because I'm going to tell you some differences here. They're looking through everything that Donald Trump had that he was able to attack Hillary for, that they could take off the plate. But they got the wrong guy. They got Donald Trump. I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a brief break, and when we come back, I'm going to do some comparables because let me ask you something. If you go to Thanksgiving dinner and some dumbass kid, sorry, just some dumbass, says, well, did you see Ivanka? She sent her emails across that yahoo.com. She sent them right across through there. No different than Hillary. Well, we're going to explain what the difference is because if you do anything Thursday, if you can't help yourself, don't come out with stupid stuff out of your mouth. At least understand what you're talking about, okay? Be ready to shut them down. If you got to go down, with it, shut them down. We'll talk about, you know, man, I'm a professional at conflict resolution. Let's take a break and we'll talk about the difference in these two when we come back.